Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 16 of Deep Guard. So today I hope we will finally get this ginormous blob of stone and willpower together, and we're going to work a little bit more on our Forgotten Beast trap. I have a couple of ideas what I want to do, and let's see what we can do about that. And last but not least, I want to introduce the fourth squad into our fortress. So there's a couple of things that we need to do today, and I can't wait. Up until then, well, I still have a petition outstanding for this guild hall to be transformed in a grand guild hall. I think this should be no problem since we're already at 8,000 dwarf bucks. So, yeah, more elvish hero deeds of heroism. I don't approve the art choices here, but, well, going further than that would be racism. So here, that's better. Depiction of the election of our mayor. That's more like it. See, so Ushrir is still very slowly engraving. That's really not fast. Alright, a legendary iron short sword. Now we're talking. 9,000 dwarf bucks and rising. I like that. Okay, I think we are on a good path here. So, I have made up my mind a little bit as of lately, and I loved the construction that I did here, and decided we're going to take it a step further than that. So the basic idea is that we're going to have a Forgotten Beast mosh pit somewhere. This will involve a boatload of levers and then some, but you know, that's what we made all those mechanisms for, didn't we? So let's slap down some more levers and let the show begin. The basic idea is quite simple. I have a couple of loading bays, and we can then transfer the Forgotten Beasts, and down here we will make a arena of sorts. So this is going to be where the Forgotten Beasts will fight to death if we want to. We can also utilize them however we want to differently. So, well, let's see. The next step is to implement the same system into this part of the base. And I did already check. Kung is fighting. So, will that be the thing that lures the beast down? Yes, it is. Alright. So, the situation went from harmless to hot. So, the first thing that we ought to do is we need to find the right clicks. First off, lock these doors. Second step, flick that switch. Third step, get back to Kong. There. So, let's see. I am quite confident that a Forgotten Beast of this caliber should be capable of taking down a troll. There we go. So now Kung is in motion. It is pretty clear for me that this creature should look for an entrance into our base. Here it goes into another tussle with a cave toad. This creature has an odd habit of fleeing upstairs while fighting. Very, very strange behavior. It's heavily bleeding and heavily injured. I don't know how much longer Kung will last. Will we imprison Kung to just watch him die? Or it? Oh, so, yeah, just like I was hoping to, it is working out as intended. The problem right now is that we need to cancel these digging jobs. Okay. But so far, Kung took the bait even without me needing any external help. The cat is still alive. That's also a very nice takeaway from this situation. Cool. So we got ourselves our own Kung in a box. We can unleash it if necessary. It is a little bit sad, as I just wanted to start with the construction of the trap a little bit more in detail, but I take a free Kung every day. Why shouldn't I? Alright, brilliant. So we got our Forgotten Beasts nailed down just by paying attention to the battle notifications. That was all. Speaking about battle, a battle axe is demanded. No, this is completely unrelated. I just found it very fun. Anyways, so that battle axe is going to be the most important thing in the fort. Love it. It's only one necessary, isn't it? Oh, it's already done. That was quick delivery. Brilliant. You know, I am all okay with the notion and the thought of having tons of battle axes in my fort. I don't mind. Surely don't. Okay. So, Kung is slowly regenerating. Ugh, what a scarred beast. But, yeah. This is now a containment chamber that we sadly cannot manipulate. Sadly. But it is what it is. Alright. Brilliant. I'm so happy that finally the situation down there has been resolved. I was very bothered by this Forgotten Beast lingering in the background. And as you saw there, it was absolutely necessary to keep tabs on Kung, as this creature was only looking for the right moment to whack us when we weren't paying attention. But we were paying attention all the time. Because that's what dwarves do, staying vigilant and stuff. And no, and also drawing down stuff like that. Luckily I have learned my share. DF hack to the rescue. So I want to have a neat and nice center of this thing. Probably even build a tower. Like, you know, the erected middle finger of the dwarven race. To show all of the outsiders that we really don't mind getting us into trouble. So, oysters, the image of war civilization, you see. Damn. So, of a dog. Yeah, dog slaughtering. That's what we're documenting here. Brilliant. Foundation memories. More dog slaughter art. What's wrong with you, Ushrir? I find your choice of motives very disappointing. Again, elves doing things. I feel silently judged and as if there were, you know, bad vibes in the air. Whatever. Ushrir, we gotta talk about this one day. Okay. Apart from that, I do see with great pleasure that we have right now more stuff together than we need. And I remembered the other day, I shit you not, before I went to bed, that I forgot the paper industry. Yeah. It's the important things in life, you see. Oh, damn, I forgot the Kern. Speaking of which, where are you, Kern? It's farming, isn't it? It gets me every time that this thing is sitting in the farming tab. Alright, I figured that it would be really cool to have a area like this one. And look at the stranded dwarfs again! Ah, you guys, you're just so stupid, it's amazing. Yeah, we're going to build them an exit. Ah, well, might as well strip down one of them walls. That doesn't hurt either. There's a wall below, so it doesn't leave a blank spot in the ground, so I don't care. One of the fellas there was sleeping on the roof. Onul, the animal trainer. Bet that he has flashbacks from Tame Wild, but now I see that this guy has been around since a while. Year 104. Onul, you are quite the familiar face here. Okay. Obviously, if you build a box, it needs a lid. You know the drill. The question is just, do we build a tower or just a box? For now, I'll leave it with a box, as I don't want to over-exaggerate my buildings here. The width of that building or the... You know what I want to say. It's... I don't want to get sidetracked here with too many different projects. Damn, that is what's making me currently very, very happy, honestly. So we're digging these same bays like there as well. It's going to be so many mechanisms and levers and jeez. Anyways, it's going to be very fun though once it's done. So let's see. We want to go downstairs all the way until there. That's quite a long way. So I think I'm going to leave it with this cellar, and then we're going to go downstairs. And the downstairs section from here on, whoopsie, will be a little bit more minimalistic. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Because I don't want to have an endless flood of loading bays that I need to attach with levers upon levers upon levers. Don't want that. So it's already enough effort. But what I'm doing here, in case you're wondering, is I'm giving every prison cell a basement where another creature can be stored in. Yeah, I'm thinking big here. What else? Small people think big. You know, we gotta compensate something. Anyways, so all of these paths will now lead to the next downstairs area, which leads to the next downstairs area, which leads to the next downstairs area, which leads to the next downstairs area, which ultimately converges into the party chamber. There we go. I mean, when you are starting with these things, where do you stop? When you notice how many things you can do in Dwarf Fortress, you do realize very quickly that you can overdo things very, very easily and excessively. Enjoy it as well. Anyways. So, do we have a lack of dolomite? I think I vaguely remember having excavated larger amounts. Yeah, we are fine. Just noticed that the blocks are not coming. I bet we are again at the end of a batch. So, limestone. Oh, well, that limestone quarry. Ah, yeah. Dirt level is still very, very generous. Chalk is looking good too. And the dolomite is also going quite fine. Alright, brilliant. So we're going to auto clobber the stuff. And then, well, iron mining is, in a weird and satisfying way in this fort, a dangerous enterprise, as most of the stuff is sitting in the cavernous layers. So we only had really only one layer where we are able to generously mine as we please, but one layer deeper, it already begins that we are hitting the caverns. So that's a pretty nasty one. But I personally love it when the geology of the game has some gameplay challenges. It's the best thing that can happen, in my humble opinion. Alright, let's look downstairs here. Oh, wow. This looking good. They made such fast progress with the marble blocks. And the humans have arrived! Hey there, boys! Hope you like what you see. I really hope that this year we're finally getting promoted to the rank of a barony. I really think that Deepguard does deserve by now. I mean, seriously, we got a kick-ass fortification here already. Okay. So, of course, we will continue our tradition of trading prepared meals with the humans. Oh yeah, here. 8,000 dwarf bucks of delicacies. Ready to demolish humankind. Astonish, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm mixing things up. Alrighty. So, I mean, the friendship between humans and dwarves is big enough that they already sent one of theirs to live here. And I like that. Speaking about which, that vaguely reminds me of a human soldier named Gorax that I haven't seen since a while. And the fact that I wanted to set up Squad 4. Yeah, I'm getting caught up in so many things these days. Anyways. First up, Ushvir. Please come along and trade with this person. I mean, at this point, the fort does not really need any imports anymore. I'm doing this mostly for the sake of fluff and roleplay, as I see this a very, very fun opportunity to check on out how dwarven cuisine and humans synergize with one another. But that's really just a role-playing gig here. Okay, so worm meat. Yum. We're paying very, very generously here. Contains one item. It's really only one item in there being that valuable. Okay, interesting. So, in that regard, we are going to empty the entire caravan, as the luxury food that we have brought here seems to be valuable enough that we are even there to buy all the cheese. Yes. At all for 1 barrel of dwarven food. You fools. There we go. So let's see what's in there. Dwarven wine roast. What's so special about it? It's brush titan intestines. Alright. The best part of the brush titan, if you ask me. Alright, with pig milk. Come on. It's not every day that you get a meal made with brush titan intestines and pig milk. I mean, to a certain degree, I'm wondering if they're doing this to troll the people, but nah. I think the dwarven cuisine is just like that. Anyways, let's dive deeper. So, tier 3 caverns are much deeper than anything else that we have found so far. The interesting part here is that we have this sort of an entrance, but this is a lofty vantage point. So I personally... Yeah, there's our magma industry. Yeah, I think this is the best staging point there. Definitely. So we're going to make our next monster box enterprise happen over there. So it's gonna be the same methods, only with the difference that we're building upstairs now, as the kaiju arena is upstairs, not downstairs. But the rest of it is just more of the same. Love this. This is so fun that we are really kicking off a whole Forgotten Beast industry, so to speak. I like that. So, let's set up the next squad, the Golden Plains. Oh, well, that's at least a epic name. So, let's see. Oh, fish cleaners. Reminds me that I bought a crap ton of fish, and we need a fishery for that. Otherwise, it'll go bad. That would be a shame. A miller is not too important for our industries either. A legendary woodcrafter, though, feels like a waste to me. These talents. Yeah, Onul. Remember you. We're chilling out on the roof there. Let's get you some fine cavern adaptation, my man. Sulban, the metalsmith. I try to not pull out people who are already of legendary rank, as this is, to me, a little bit of a waste of talent there. Which is, with this fortress, not as easy anymore, as the majority of people here are just legendary at something. Alright, another animal trainer to the rescue. So these animal trainers, we owe them so much. They're the major backbone of the safety of this place. So, the new barracks, well, it's not fully kitted out yet, but this is where the Golden Plains will do their thing. Boom. Just like that. A lot of gear already available from the get-go. Of course, they'll need to do more than that, but yeah, it is what it is. So, I have learned from my previous mistakes. The only entrance to the caverns will be leading through the barracks. So, there will be always somebody to hold out watch from stuff that might enter our base. Just like that. So, it'll take a while until the Golden Plains are in shape to protect us here. That's going to be a very, 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 very long time. Maybe were a few too many worries, but I am wary about their safe being. Anyways. We got 40 soldiers in arms now in this fort. Hell yeah. That is one squad for the surface and one squad for every layer of the caverns. And all of them are geared between iron and steel. I'm quite happy with that. Goes down really, really smoothly to see it like that. Alright. In the meantime, let's order some more floor for this place. Alright, and let's get on over to this part of the city and do what has to be done. I really hope that this will be the last part for the city that we need to build. With 200 people, it's always reaching a point where I'm just happy once it's done. Probably one of the main reasons why I'm not expanding into larger fortresses, as, well, FPS-wise, I think it is absolutely doable. I tried this once with Boat Thrower, my Ocean Bridge fortress, but the biggest problem about 300 dwarfs there was just that the infrastructure was, building up the infrastructure for all of these people sucks. I can't put it down differently. So, it's just too many apartments. I'd be a very big fan of a change that makes these rooms more for families. I mean, single apartments, sure, but many dwarfs are setting up families here. And I would have no clue how many beds or whatnot I would have put into a room if it requires a family, but it would require me much less room planning than it does now. And that would be amazing, to me personally at least. Anyways, 17 more bedrooms created. The old ones that I called out the other episode are all taken. So here, well, let's see how long, or how many will be left after a while. This is going to be the easiest test to find it out. Alright. Very happy to see that the progress here is so well, or this whole thing is going forward that well. That's how I want to put it. Yeah. So, once all these things are done, we're going to go for another fun project that I had in my mind. We're going to give those poor guys some windows. Proper windows. Oh boy, sorry Ushrir, I kept you waiting here all day long for a nod. So yeah, like I said, I think an episode or two ago, in Deep Guide, I don't want to use the gemstone for anything except for decorating my fort. Usually I used the gemstone to decorate statues and the like. We don't have any statues yet, and I should change that. But yeah, in this fort I felt like I want to do something diff and go for nice gemstone windows for all the apartments, so everybody has something beautiful to look at. I don't get it why my mining dwarf is now making also the polish work. I do polish the floors below because otherwise you will have a ruddy border for your window, and I hate that. It's those little things that can really drive me crazy. Anyways, so constructions, gem window, go out of the planning tool, and here we go. So we have a lot of brown jaspers. Let's use these. Also milk opal. Let's see. There we go. These gemstone windows, by the way, they upgrade the value of the apartments tremendously. I mean, brown jaspers are very, very low value gemstones. That is I think they are the lowest tier, but I think it still looks damn nice. I can't deny. Okay, so now next step here. Let's go and hatch it up. Okay, beautiful. So that part of the equation is all together. Now we just need to fix up all the levers. To all of these hatches here. And that's going to inflict some physical pain to me, but, well... It is very important that we have these. Otherwise, everything won't work anymore. Alright, last step here, which I was missing, are the doors. Okay, so bit by bit we're building this. I mean, this is a large-scale project, and it was never really planned, but it turns out to be one of my favorite little things, because at the end of the day, we should be capable of designing a system which allows us to move Forgotten Beasts through the base just on the basis of lures and chains and corridors. I'll see how good it works. We'll have to try out. But I love to have some sort of a special project for my fortresses. And this one really, really makes me happy. And there's a dead cave croc in the floor. The entrance there. There we go. These guys are doing so much heavy lifting for the security of the base. That's so good. Alright. So I'm sending my dwarves now to some auto mining adventure, as the tier 1 caverns are relatively safe at that point. We are now the kings of the hill, so to speak. And therefore, we should totally use this by digging into the ores here. It's definitely up my alley here. This will also lure a lot of civilians into these areas, which will be eventually a little bit more dangerous than I'd like, but whatever. You know, we came here to exploit this place, and that's what we're ought to do. Here, there's the brown jasper for our windows. It's a measly value of 12 dwarf bucks. Alrighty, my friends, so let's see. Did we finish the box today? Well, almost. I meant to have it finished today, but, well, yeah. 3 or 4 minutes more and they're done with that part. We've had some serious progress on the Forgotten Beast trap, which is making me darned happy. And yeah, very much looking forward to the next one. There's a helmet snake lingering around there. I have no clue if these are danger, if these are friend or foe. Anyways, drop me your comments down below, leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and check out the description box. There's tons of links down there leading to all the adventures that I already did for Dwarf Fortress. And yeah, there's also links to financial support for this channel if you'd be inclined. I'd be very, very happy. Either way, I want to say thanks to everybody who did or does support Icon Gaming one way or another, and a big, big thanks especially to you right here, right now, for watching this video. It really means a lot to me, as these would be without value without you. A video is only worth something if it is being watched, and that, I think, is a great thing if you do. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for being around. See you all next time, and have a good day. Bye-bye.